here we go again. Let's talk. Join the conversation. Link is right below. As you can see, I'm looking out through that window crack. We're in the studio, live, streaming. So, we always say, let's talk about it. If it's worth talking about, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Lots going on. You know, let's keep it down, micro. And as I said, I want to thank everybody who already subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, please join the conversation. Hit the link, subscribe. Because we want to take this to another level, you know what I mean? So just see that little thing that down there that says subscribe. Subscribe. Share the videos so others can subscribe. So what's going on, Earl? What's going on, world? We're here in the studio live. So, man, what an upset this morning. I bet no one expect Argentina to get whooped, but guess what? Got beat by one. Now that's something to talk about, so let's talk about it. Moving along. A friend of mine gave me a CD, said, hey, while you're on your streaming blog, play something off it. Yeah. We're going to play something off it. So, of course, it's Craig Graham Band. Very nice if you want something to relax to. Just go in the studio. Go and get a copy of Craig Graham and Band. That's what it looked like. Here we go. Some pretty cool, soothing orchestra going on there. Yeah. So soon we're going to get a sample of it and see what's going on. Again, another friend of mine asked me a question, and I'm like, "Ooh, it's 2 weeks now. I haven't been on the program. I've been busy doing errands, trying to keep up." I noticed that's what happened. When I was going to college, somebody said, "I believe I was the instructor." Yeah, economics. Yes, said when you're moving like that, you're climbing up the corporate ladder. But I've never seen a ladder, man. What ladder are you talking about? Yeah, they say you're climbing up the corporate ladder. And it must be an invisible ladder. Because I rushing, and guess what? It's just the same thing over and over again. Go to bed, wake up the next morning, do it over and over again. Kids, keep you busy, keep you going. Yeah, love it. Wouldn't trade the world for it though. Yeah, I hear. Make sure I got my stomach filled. My wife took after some beef. Man, God, I can't stop eating it. Nice slice. First thing, wake up in the morning, go in and get a full slice of beef from out the fridge. Man, you have no idea. If you don't have no idea, you won't. And here we go, gobble, gobble, gobble. Turkey Day coming up again, man. It's just food. But you know what? I gotta give thanks. That's the bottom line. I'm grateful. You know, not only grateful, I'm happy and I'm grateful that I'm able to have something to eat. Because, on a more serious note, there's a lot of people who don't believe that I got here like that. Eat and have everything on my table and open my fridge and everything is in my fridge. No, it's not like that, man. I know what it is like going to bed without something to eat. So I will not let that happen for my kids once I can not make it happen. You know, once I can afford to make it happen, they go to their bed with a full stomach. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm the person who definitely would say, you know what, my kids come first, and anything else, it's me. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, in my days growing up, that wasn't the case. Boy, telling you, you got some woman who makes sure that their spouse get the best from the pot. Fucking crazy, man. Excuse the language, but it just cut me, man. It just came out. Yeah, you can't do that, man. You cook the pot come off the fire. The best part of the pot should go to the kid. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Feed the kid, make sure the kid is okay. Anything else? Hey, we work it out. Because that's how it's supposed to go in my work. I'm not telling anybody what to do. As I said, I'm not an advisor and I'm not a psychologist or anybody to give anybody advice. You know, I'm just here talking away. Speaking of advising, yeah, what's going on with the market? Crypto is just woo. Biggest sponsor of the World Cup, Crypto.com. Yep. But be cautious. Take it easy. For all of you out there who knows me, know that I'm a crypto fanatic. Yep. Dogecoin, baby. Market is volatile. Of course, it goes up, it goes down. But before you get into blockchain, crypto, you know, do some homework. Make sure that somebody who is talking to you sound like they know what they're doing, or at least is in it. Because nobody can tell you to do something if they don't know are in it or have an experience of it. But yeah, market is down still, but I'm still there. So put it this way. I got a couple shares of PayPal. Blank. Poof. What do you got to say? It's the same thing with the stock market and the cryptocurrency. It's volatile. It's up, it's down. It goes with earning. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not an advisor. I'm just looking at it from my point of view, you know, and I can't explain it to you. But anyhow, if you wish to join the conversation, jump on in, let's talk. Why don't we go and listen to a track from Craig Graham and hear what he's got to say because it's a live stream and we're going on. This track is entitled Friends. Oh yeah. Listen to those instruments. And I'm telling you, if you want to listen to something relaxing, this is a good piece. Small instrumental. 10 tracks. They would make you relax. Give it up. Craig Graham Band. Yeah, give it up. Give it up for Greg Graham, man. I'm telling you, that's some sweet, smooth music. You know, that's some grown up music. Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine asked me a question the other day and said I should bring it on the program. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah. So I said, what question, what should I bring on the program? Yeah, good friend Carlos, he said, Orville. Yeah. I'm like, what? Like, should talk about something, man. Like, what should I talk about? It's like, yeah, you should talk about how do you escape the matrix. I'm like, that movie is how many years old? Right now, it's like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Why do you want to talk about Matrix? How do you escape the Matrix? I thought he would be talking about Wakanda forever, or maybe Avatar. You know, something that's current, stuff like that. But it's a good way of thinking. How do you escape the Matrix? And he's like, yeah, I said, I'm gonna have to, look it up, do some research because I've watched that film over and over, and ever since the first one came out, man, I just love the movie, The Matrix. Couldn't get enough of it. So I just keep watching it over and over. However, I did not get to do the homework, but it ticked a switch in my head, and I said to him, like, yeah, how do you escape the Matrix? And in order to escape something, I said, you know what? You'll have to join it. Like, what? Yeah, that's the only way you can escape something. Because if you go back to the film, that's the only way Neo could actually defeat the Matrix. You know, and he couldn't even do it by himself. He had to teamed up with the machine world. So what are you saying now in the long run short is that you can't have only one because at the end of the day, Zion was supposed to be the only ruler. They tried to infiltrate, they tried to get inside Zion to, to get rid of the last human species. They failed. So, okay, plug you up, get you in. What next? So, yeah, mankind and machine shall coexist. Absolutely right. It's just like the dollar and the blockchain. Cryptocurrency, baby. Bringing it in. Have to coexist. I like it. I like the idea. I'm telling you, I have done any in-depth research. I'm just going off. Tell you the truth, what makes cryptocurrency hold value? I've done all that search. I've been in it for over a year now, and all of that. But come to think of it, you know what I mean? Mankind and machine shall coexist. You definitely have a negative and a positive for you to get energy, and you got the dollar and something else to coexist. I remember in the early days when credit card was coming out, man. Visa card, Mastercard. Those cards were. They would call it, oh no, I'm not getting that. I remember the older folks used to say, yo, that's not something I'm gonna use. It's risky. I like my money, I'm gonna keep my dollar under my mattress. Yeah, but it's still gonna be a dollar, I understand, but say I have a dollar and it is a dollar, but Dogecoin or another cryptocurrency is 0.0 cent, you know, to the dollar. And I plus, double up my cryptocurrency and said, you know what, let me put this as my saving and see where we're gonna go from this. Or I go by, as I said earlier on, PayPal, which run on the same blockchain as the MasterCard or Visa card. However, the only thing between the cryptocurrency is that it's not regulated. So come to that now, Dogecoin is there, and I'm like, yeah, give me about 20 of those Dogecoin with my $1. Yeah, sit there, it's still a dollar. If I'm ready to change it out. What if it plummets? What if it goes down? Yeah, I'm gonna lose. But it was just a dollar. And I wanna keep that dollar for what? How long? Okay. So I have it there. But that 1%, or even if you want to put it at 99.9 to 0.1% of a chance where that Dogecoin should rise up. Who's got the last laugh? You know what I mean? So, just do your homework before you get into it. It's just like the stock market. Do your homework because a lot of companies come and they fall along the way, just like a lot of coin, and they're going to fall along the way. So just know the coins that you're getting into. And it's not an advice. I just know what coin I'm buying. Yeah, I'm not ready to reveal all my coins yet because I have a diverse. Yeah, I do have a diverse portfolio. Not to put all the eggs in one basket, but yeah, I do. I like the idea, blockchain, cryptocurrency, but yeah, I would push for it to be regulated in a sense where it's still you don't have to deal with the middleman. It's your money. You do what you want to do with it. You pay your taxes before, but if you get a gain, yeah, the government is going to want theirs. Okay, but we're far fetched away from anything like that right now because what are they going to regulate? They don't know what is going to be of value. What is as I use Dogecoin as an example all the time. Uh, there's a finite amount of Dogecoin when there's another cryptocurrency have a cap running on a certain minute. When they mine that they finish mined out, there's no more. They call it spirits. They think that that's what adds value to it. So, neither here nor here. But let's do your research. Yeah, so back to the matrix. Man and machine exist. So I add to it like, what? Take back have Wakanda forever. Uh, how could we bring back the matrix? And look at that. Terminator was also back. Yeah. Could we bring back the matrix? Who would be? What would happen? Was Trinity dead? That's the question. Machine took over. She pregnant. Just a couple of things to ask now to see how you could bring back the matrix. With that being said, let's move on. Soccer season, I call it football. The Americans get an upset yesterday. USA, yep, 1-1. And I must say I didn't expect it, but it's what it is. They play a really good game, and I was watching the game, and I'm like, damn, you're playing really good. But biggest upset so far is the Argentina game this morning, and yeah, let's move forward. Mexico and Poland. That's a very interesting game, and the game goes on. They ban alcohol from the stadium from all around here, but I see what they cannot. Let's talk, man. If it's worth talking about, we gotta talk about it. Need a clear head. Make sure that we can deal with this. Because the upset and all of that's going on right now. Never know what's gonna happen. Yep. Here we go. So as we're about to close up now, still asking, subscribe, share with your friends. Friends and come subscribe. We're building a community right here. It's a safe platform. Come and voice your opinion, talk, whatever you feel like saying. Join the conversation. Let's have a debate and see where we can go from here. Because I realize that talking is good. If we can talk, yeah, talk about it. We're on the program. We're going to try to build it so we can be, something from scratch. As all of you are here from the beginning, let's see how far this can go. It's all about sharing with your friends. Friends share with your friends. We grow. That's it. So the program is here, platform is here, and we're talking if it's worth talking about. Bring your opinion to me, bring your topics, and of course, we can talk about it. Here I am. Thanks for listening. Anyone out there listening, or who's going to be listening in the future. And talk.